Here's the deal. I've got two Nintendo DS Lite consoles right here. Neither of them works, and let's be honest, they're in pretty rough shape. I mean, this one won't even turn on, and the other one has the hinge broken, and also the top screen does not seem to work. But I've got a plan. I take the best parts from both of these and put them in this new transparent Nintendo DS Lite shell. There's just something about see-through plastics that I can't resist. And I love to add a DS Lite to my arsenal of clear consoles. That's just too good to pass up. So there are no guarantees that this will work, and I don't have a backup plan. It's just me, some tools, and a whole lot of optimism. I am Paul, this is my little mod shop, and let's dive right in. Okay, let's see. So my train of thinking is that maybe, well, I can't verify that this works at all because it doesn't turn on. Does it work with a new battery? Nope. Nothing comes on. Okay, so it's definitely not the battery. So this one obviously works, but the top screen doesn't work at all. And I think it has a lot to do with the ribbon cable right here. And since the ribbon cable is broken, or I think that it's broken, maybe I can take the ribbon cable from the second Nintendo DS and transplant them into this one and see if it works that way. So I think that's the thing we need to try out right now. Then let's see if we can crack this one open first. I never opened a Nintendo DS Lite, so that should be fun. Let's see. I need a tri-wing screwdriver because Nintendo does Nintendo things. Are there some screws under these rubber thingies? Yes, there are. So they have some Phillips screws and tri-wing screws right here. There is another one. Then next up is all the normal Phillips head screws. So the top shell of the bottom screen now gives a little bit, so I think, so hold up, I need to find another tool for that. This one will do for now. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, that's easy. Okay, nice. Bottom shell is out. Cable is loose, then I can stick this one down again, and this cable comes right out of there. So this is gonna be a nightmare to fiddle through that cartridge port right there at the assembly. Okay, so that one's out. Yeah, maybe I need to unscrew this one here too. Is it just kept in with one screw? That can't be right. Oh, okay. So this here is the ribbon cable to the top screen, and I just get this flap open here, and then maybe we can get it out. Yes, okay. We know that this part is working, so let's set this one aside for now. These are the tiniest buttons I have ever seen. These two here are the start and select buttons. They are so tiny. Let's take a closer look at this part right here. So maybe you can see there is a little slot inside of there, and this is the part where we can just slip the ribbon cable through to get it on the other side and clear it from the bottom half of the shell. I suspect that there are maybe 4 screws right under those covers. There we go. This won't go anywhere, maybe here. Ah, okay. So it appears to be that there are some clips in there that holding the plastics together, and if they come loose, everything goes, I guess. Okay, so they're just clipped in. So here are the 2 speakers, and then how do we proceed to get this through there? Now the top display is coming. Okay. Oh, and now we also have a closer look at the microphone, which I think is right under there. Ah, and maybe this one. Yeah, that's the Wi-Fi antenna. This is horrible. Okay. Now it comes out. Okay. So the Nintendo DS line is really famous, or infamous, I should say, for those ribbon cables, because they can easily break with like a shell swap or something. So yeah, that's the most fragile part of every Nintendo DS, DS Lite or 3DS. So that's why you need to be careful with disassembly. Okay, now that we disassembled everything from the first Nintendo DS, and this is the good part, we harvest from this DS, it's time for us to take the other DS apart, and let's see if we maybe we can find the issue with that one, why it's not turning on at all, or at least harvest the top shell part to get it into the other one. Let's swap the battery out of this one. Also, this one is super grimy. Bah! Now you can see how really yellow this console is. Yo. This one's really gummed up. So this PCB does look like there has been something flown into it, because this connector right here is really gunked up. This one. Okay. Okay, ribbon cable's out. Ah, so it goes together like this, and then you need to slide it back in the right place. Funny thing, there is like a heatsink on this, on the other Nintendo DS Lite there is not. That's interesting. So now the adhesive part didn't come with it. So I pulled this one clean off. Okay, I think now I'm good. Yes, we're through. Oh. Ah, okay. Whew. Okay, that one was hard. So the ribbon cable on the top screen seems to work on this Nintendo DS Lite. So now let's put those things together and see if we can get a signal out of it. Okay. This one looks much better right now. Then let's see if it works. Ah, there we go. Nice! So now that the top screen works too, we can finally transplant everything in the new shell. So maybe we do the top one first, because I'm a little afraid that this one won't fit together as nicely, and this will give me a little bit more headache than the bottom shell, I guess. So let's see if we can put it together right now. So I'm a little nervous doing this part. Let's see how poor of a job we did. That's not good. Okay, let's just put this one aside for now. This doesn't look too bad, I guess. Cool. Now we get it into the shell, and then we need to marry those two. This was a little bit more tight to put in as I hope for. No one hanging on this wire. I can't believe it. No, this way around, please. Thank you. Now it's coming naturally. Okay, this is so hard. Just right through there. Let's fish it out. Come on. That's a good thing with see-through electronics, because I can see where I can route this cable. That's all I wanted. Cool. And then we put the top shell on. So now that the top is together, let's just quickly secure them in place. And let's not over tighten the screws, because I do fear that this plastic is a little bit softer than the original. Now this one is together nicely. What's up with this digitizer? Let's clean it up for now. This is how it should look. Cool. I want to clean up these buttons quickly. I'll be back in a minute. I am back. Now, I just put them in some soapy water to get them cleaned. I have a towel right here, so let's get them out. Still some stuff left on it. We still want good membranes. I just give them a quick wipe down with IPA. That should be enough to make them work and looking good again. That's the motherboard we put in. Nice. This looks promising. So that's the bottom part. I think this is the part where the cable starts breaking. So I will rotate it around so it won't get caught up in that slot. Maybe I can zoom in, but there's a slot right there in the sleeve, and maybe the cable gets caught up in there and then tears apart. I think that's the main issue of the ribbon cable breaking, actually. Good. And then comes again the tricky part. Okay, I think, oh, okay, don't squeeze it too much, but I think we are in with the cable. Oh yes, we are. I shouldn't have put the motherboard down because now I have to screw it out again. Okay, so now we just need to align the board once more. I think I'm in far enough. And let's close it up. Okay, I think I'm in. How do I get this cable through there? This doesn't seem to work at all. Okay, cable is through there. Cable in. Both cables are in. That means I can put this board down. Okay, now it's in with the left and right triggers right here. Okay, and then we give it a cleanup because I don't want to get in there once more. Oh no, I missed a few parts. So that's the, what is it, volume? I think it's the on switch. Okay. Okay, we're finally done building the Nintendo DS Lite, and I think it looks stunning. So I think it's time for some beauty shots. Let's go. And before we go to the beauty shots, let's pay some bills, because this video is sponsored by PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop solution for anything around PCB prototyping and manufacturing. They also offer 3D printing, CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication, and even injection molding. They have a wide range of services to aid you in every stage of bringing your next project to life. Ordering through their website is also very easy, and there's also an online chat available if you need help at every step of the ordering process. So big thanks to PCBWay for sponsoring this video, and check them out in the link in the description down below. Now let's get back to the beauty shots I promised you. Well, I must say, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of this little Nintendo DS Lite. Sure, it was a little bit stressful to get the ribbon cable through that part, but other than that, it was just a little bit of trial and error to get everything right. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you learned something along the way. I have lots more modding videos in the pipeline, so subscribe to not miss any of it. And while you wait, maybe you want to take a look at this fully 3D printed GameCube I've built right here.